fingers crossed, as we go into losers finals, we're gonna be looking at probably everyone that's not Nitsuano here. Just in case, I don't really know how this, spectator, connection stuff happens. So yeah. We're back in the new type labs. Turn A nuke went through. Blast radius clip the Zeta Gundam. So far so good. Zeta Gundam gets clipped in the landing. Goes versus the Tarne. Doesn't manage to connect, unfortunately. Knockdown on the H1. Assist misses. Maybe was thinking of rotating around that tall building in the center against the wall. The new top lab is a pretty good stage if you wanna camp a position. Some of the buildings, especially those large ones, help out a lot if you wanna maybe and conceal yourself and try to get a defensive situation happening. That is, of course, if the opponent or if the situation just doesn't lend itself to it being destroyed, just like we saw happen. Watch out though, fighting burst coming through by the H, forcing the Zeta Gundam to extend burst out of it. Doesn't do much with the burst, mostly just defensive, trying to get the burst option out of damage. Sorry, my English fumbled a little bit there. Beam output with beam rifle with max output by the Turning Gundam comes through. Doesn't hit a lot, gets punished by it. Take the Gundam staying alive with a 65 HP. Moonlight Butterfly system activates. Doesn't seem to be much done with it. Trying to push back and gets clipped at the end there. Coast Tower coming through. Only 130 in the board. Okay, very defensive. H1 in the air. Burst, high mobility to the fighting effect. Gotta watch out. Say the Gundam gets the hits on the turn A. Still not enough to kill though. But the Hyakushiki assist. Quattro Vaginatai. And yo, we managed to play it out. That's nice. That's nice. Very nice by Tjtype. Getting his team the first win. Okay, so far so good. Hopefully it stays like that, but let's find out. 1-0 on the set so far. And we're going to Capital Territory. I'm actually not sure from which series is this one. I think it's Reconquista? Reconquista, sorry. Not sure, but pretty even field. Some buildings here and there. A tall tower in the middle. There in the lake. Let's see how it plays out. Watching the Extreme Leo from Sumeragi. Got the Exa overlay. Very flamboyant, very noticeable, I guess, colorful. I don't know what would be the appropriate adjectives for it. But what would be a good adjective for this is, bad. By the amount of damage that the Extreme is getting here. 64. Gonna have to try and stay alive for as long as he can. Gets a couple of hits, that's gonna help even it out, but gonna need a little bit more. Garobi misses, forcing the shooting bars to go through to replenish the ammunition. Moonlight Butterfly system fighting burst coming through from the Turn A Gundam. Gonna try to chase the Extreme. Extreme recognizes this, tries to avoid, plays the distance game, also tries to maybe snipe the Spado. The H1, who is only one hit away from defeat. G-Hammer coming through by the Tornado Gundam, gets clipped by it. First one to go down. Gotta watch out, say the Gundam, extend burst. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, doesn't get the hit. Clip the landing, but the distance was too much, enough for the what's the sorry guys, my English fumbled for a bit there. My bad. Yeah, the overheat. Yeah. The overheat ending lag was it took a time, but because of the distance of the shot, he couldn't hit it, basically. And while all of that happened, you know, good position here for the Extreme team. But the HP is kind of concerning here. Say the Gundam on the verge of going for coast over. Yellow numbers on the Extreme. Gets a Gerobi, clips both of them. They have a good position here to maybe try and get the win. Turning Gundam and the H1 are both pretty low. This will come down if they can get the kill before Say the Gundam dies. And Say the Gundam won't be dying anytime soon because he gets a hit on the Turning Gundam, getting the win. 2-0 on the board. Good stuff by Sumeragi team. Got 2-0 situation. We don't have any lag so far. No DCs. So let's see if we can keep it up for a potential maybe last game of this Losers Finals. Or maybe the start of an epic comeback coming through. Who knows? Who knows? Let's find out, folks. We're going to game number 3. What will be the stage? I'm going to Mass Driver Base. Let's see if looking at the turn for this match doesn't fuck up the connection, maybe. Some communication at the start. Maybe they're going for some defensive positioning. Turning Gundam throws out the nuke. Let's go to our panoramic camera, courtesy of Bandai Namco Entertainment, to see the blast radius, which hits for 140 versus Extreme Burst, I think. I don't know if that was any other enemy hit, but off to a good start maybe for Asher's team with the nuke. Some damage, but not enough for the knockdown. Staying up and running, but gets clipped by the Hyakushiki and then confirmed by the hit of the Seiya Gundam. 129 on Turning Gundam, gotta watch out. Ooh. Great use of communication by Asher's team. However, that wording to go full offense doesn't work out. Ooh, shooting burst. It doesn't work out to save him from death, forcing Turning Gundam to go down to its second life. And this is concerning because the H1 is also pretty low on health. We're gonna be seeing a co-star situation at stem burst by the Seiya Gundam. Hits the Extreme. Okay, this is even now, at least in terms of cost. But the HP is a whole nother story, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta watch out. Rotating on the corner of the Mass Driver Base. Playing around the building. Hitting the Seiya Gundam for the coast over. This may be it. They've got pretty good HP. They just gotta go for the Seiya. If they can get the Seiya, they will win this and stay alive on the set on this Losers Finals. Shooting burst by the Leo. Hits the Turning Gundam in the back and confirms the game for them.